Joe David stands in for the Phillies. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that gets down into the gap. Here comes Harper around third.
No, he's in there.
Safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One pitch and one out. Base knock center field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Joe David stands in for the Phillies.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes more. And now they trail by one.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
That's a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. The tag, and he's safe. Back to a one-run game. It's 7-6. Substitution now at first base. Pitch running. David made a big contribution despite the loss. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Joe David comes into this one. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Joe David, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 60 on the year.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, number 31, Joe David.
Well struck left field. One hopper off the wall. Should bring in 2. In comes the run from second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Dive in, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. In to score from first. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Up next.
And now for the Phillies, Joe David. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Harris on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Every day during batting practice,
David matched Roger Maris in this one with his 61st homer of the season.
That's right, Boog. He's moving past Babe Ruth, catching Maris, nipping at the heels of Sosa and McGuire. What a season it's been for him, and what a fun time it's been for us to watch it.
Joe David, fresh off. One down. And now Joe David. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Up the middle. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. David was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Out of here. A solo shot. His 62nd home run of the season. Ripped to short. Kim with the throw to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. One down. Joe David, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 63rd home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
David had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it.
Joe David. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Man at second. Albies. One gone, bottom half of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one is absolutely belted, and that's going to bang against the wall. Here comes Harper around third. The relay to the plate. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
This one in the air, center field. Harris on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. David was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Joe David has been excellent in his first big league. So up next, Joe David, right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. In the air to left center. Myers gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. Swings here and blasts one left field. Here. A solo shot. Home run number 65 on the year.
The right fielder, number 31. Joe David.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall.
David really stood out in this win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Joe David. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Joe David stands in for the Phillies. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
David steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, dude. That body language says, yes, chef.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Now it's going to be Joe David. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here!
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. On the warning track and hauls it in. David had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Joe David, fresh off of him. 1 down. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. Big game last night. He went 4 for 5. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! His 68th homer of the year.
Next for the Phillies, the right fielder, number 31, Joe David.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. First and second, 1 out. David getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 69th homer of the year.
The right fielder, number 31, Joe David.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope.
David had a sensational showing in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
David steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Slice to right, and a quick out, number one. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. David stepping in now. 2-out RBI opportunity here.
A knock could be the gut punch that seals it. Pressure moment.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely. And that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Joe David. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Down quickly. In the second game of this division series. And now for the Phillies, Joe David. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
One down. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. And that is out of play. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. That'll make it out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
One down. And now for the Phillies, Joe David. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. Liner, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
At the plate, Joe David. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Makes the grab, 2 down. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. He's already calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now for the Phillies, Joe David. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Real Muto in to score, and a 2-1 ball game now. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
So, runner at second, 2 down. David getting ready to hit. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Bohm around third. In comes the run from second.
Picks himself up at RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 2 of the NLCS. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. And they've taken the lead here in Game 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Out towards left center. Hernandez under it. And the inning is over. Now it's going to be Joe David. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Real Muto around third. The relay to the plate, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run.
It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. New inning getting started. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. 1 down. First and second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Marsh around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4. Ripped on the ground to second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
David at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That one ripped left field. That's back. Out of here.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did. This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
David digging in. Big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Foul ball there.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. A solo shot. 4th game of the NLCS. And now for the Phillies, Joe David.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count off, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Up next for
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Joe David.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here's a rocket to right field, and that is that. David stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour in the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. Going. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Now here is Joe David, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
In the air to left center. Hernandez moving under it. Takes it in for the... So...
We got it. We'll do better.
And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Game 1 of the World Series. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. David, the former Rookie of the Year, only 18 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Hard liner.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. 1 out, bases full. That's ripped into the outfield, and it's into the gap. 1 run across, another comes in to score. In to score from first, and it's now a 6-run lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's...
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
David steps in, 2 outs, down to the scoreboard, but you just need 1 at bat to light the match, Siggy.
And this guy's got the spark in him, Boog. Get on base and see what happens next.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. 9. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled hard the other way. Rodon was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
David in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Rip, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Out towards right center field. 2 down. Here, bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. The run scores from second, and they cut the lead to 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
There's a swing and a drive. Grisham going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
World Series Game 3. All set for the start of the inning. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
David digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team.
Come on, go, go, go.
Hard
go, go.
hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double, third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
David in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Going. Gone.
I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game. Ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of. And he's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of times in history. So this is really special, and we won't forget this.
Fair ball. Tries to get back and save.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
One down. And the batter now, Joe David.
Joe David.
And foul ball. David was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Crawford headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. This looks like extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
World Series Game 5. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Joe David stands in for the Phillies. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, one away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. David in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Well struck left field. That one carrying, and it's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
First and second, no outs. David will hit next.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A 3-run homer, his 6th of the series. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Joe David. That smash towards center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Judge raging back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. And that one hammered. Grisham going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases.
And they're back on top of the baseball world. The Yankees are once again World Series champs.
Congratulations to the champs. Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. This team got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.